Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Robin Deschamps here. I have reached 100 subscribers. I'd like to thank all those who subscribe to my channel. I've only been involved in YouTube for a year and 3 months. I didn't think it was even possible to even get this far. I am elated. I'm very happy that some of you give me a chance, at least to get to 100, watching all those videos on vidIQ, TubeBuddies, learning how to do certain things, trying to improve the quality of my streams, all those things. I know I don't have a particular style. I call myself the eclectic, even though I do have a brand, or it is going at a different scale each time I get involved in my blogging and in my online streaming. Lately, I've been talking less because that's the way I think it should be. There are subjects that I would like to cover, but I don't think it's the time or the place or the situation. Usually, I talked about certain things, small things that affect all of us globally. I try to get involved in that, and I don't try to talk about any other types of social activities unless, just like I said, it affects all of us all at one time. But I'm very happy to have a 100 subscribers. I know I keep changing the time because I wasn't sure about what I would say, how I would say it. I do write down notes, and I do have a certain schedule. It changes. My schedule usually is Tuesday and Wednesdays, but yet I still manage to vlog wherever I'm at, whether I'm at work, after work, before work. Things just come to my mind and I just go with it. I try to plan it. I use lots of notes of all the places that I go. Like this is one of them. Just notes of different places, dates, or the places that I visit, like the cities. Also, I just grab one of these and I have all the list of cities by number. I have a page where the ones that I plan to do, I'll write those down in here. And the ones that I do all of a sudden, I write them down on a separate page. Now, some can be on both sections, but that's how I try to do it. Uh, I've also am changing how I go out and blog. I've been taking the transportation system on a couple occasions just this past few weeks because I've had car trouble and I couldn't let that stop me. I went out and got a tap pass, and I do plan on taking transportation systems more often. And it does make you feel pretty good that you're walking on your feet and you're getting a lot of exercise. Uh, One thing I am trying to do, I'm trying to figure out certain things that I can watch myself on video from time to time. Uh, but being a YouTuber can become an adventure in itself, believe me. So I am glad that I have subscribers that believe in what I'm doing, is able to see what I'm doing. I am drinking sparkling water. Oh, look at it. It looks a little funny with this virtual virtual thing. There it is. It got to be in front of me. Virtual sparkling water with a little bit of wine in it, Lambrusco, so you really don't take the wine. So it's pretty much what I make a sparkler. Very good. I do plan to do some more videos on eating at some point in time again, but I would like to expand on that part. I know I've been doing okay with that. I don't do too many shorts because shorts just doesn't do it for me. I mean, shorts can be fun, but uh, from what I'm trying to do, unless it's something out of the ordinary and I think it's really something that can be fun and watched, then I would do shorts. But that's like I said, I think doing just regular YouTube stuff. I'm always putting stuff places where I can't find it. Uh, I do watch a lot of other subscribers, and at some point I will subscribe to them. I do have a lot of subscriptions, and now I want to try to see what can I do, see what's going on, even with me. Uh, it's good to see now.
See what's going on.
There you go. I got
Even
that
with
correct.
me.
Now I'm gonna turn that down mute because I hardly ever see myself on video. And so this is the first time I'm doing this. You actually saw my first thumbnail of this broadcast. Of course, I've done the banner. I gave myself local boundaries and beyond. Also have a new email to that effect. And I am very proud of that. And I also want to check out my cell phone. See if I can see myself doing on that too. So I'm trying to do all kinds of things. Okay, I got that okay. So, for the first time, after a year and 3 months, I'm watching myself on TV at the same time. And I'm watching myself with the live chat on also at the same time. So a lot of these things are very first for me. I'm still learning. There's so many ways that I can go with this. Just like I say, at my age, so late, trying to transform, trying to be a part of the evolution that's going on around here, with all this crap that's going on around in the world. I want to try to do a positive spin. And I hope that, just like the other subscribers, I want to do a positive spin on a lot of stuff. I can't worry about if someone like me or just like me. And for any new YouTuber that's coming out there, just like I said before, my last video that was live, because I haven't done a live like this in quite some time. Because this is really my thank you. Thank you for 100 subscriptions. Didn't think I would get this far. I'm very elated about it. I can probably talk on and on about it. Probably say the same old thing over and over again. I'm glad I have a virtual screen because I am slow about getting all this other stuff together in my office here with the green screen. So things are a whole lot easier. I'm glad vidIQ made that possible. Of course, I was already at 50 subscriptions, or pretty close to it, when they decide to allow people to go live. I only did that once or twice, but I believed in really trying to do it myself, so I really didn't take that much advantage. I think I took advantage of it once or twice, but I am taking advantage of it now. But I have StreamYard, and I subscribe to StreamYard, but yet I'm not on the broadcast a lot. So I'm paying a fee. I got the special for it. I got some other subscriptions that I still try out. Sometimes I'm a little impatient with the other ones, since I have no real account with them. Prism, there's Melon, there's a bunch of other couple of streamers out there. I'm still trying to figure it out. So when I broadcast with those platforms, it's for a reason, and I'm trying to see the effect. I think the effect is the same. If you're impatient the way I am, sometimes you have a double broadcast. And a couple of times I did have some problems that really wasn't a problem, but it was a problem because I was doing something wrong, being very impatient. So you have to be patient with these streams. I still don't know how to do the other types of stuff, letting other people on, but I am learning the system the best way that I know how to do it. That's just the way it is. Even when I'm on my job and I get away for a break or half hour, if I see some plants and stuff like that that I want to do, or some museum or pictures, I try to create something around it so that it'll be for the viewer's enjoying pleasure. Uh, Sometimes I don't know a lot about it, but I'll just log it anyway and walk it. One thing for sure, the GoPro makes it very easy. Once I got the hang of it, because as soon as I got it, I didn't work with it until after a couple of weeks. Now I use it as much as possible, but I still use it in conjunction with my phone. I would like to do some more live with that. That's the plan. Do some live with the GoPro once I figure that out. And I have been doing some live with my tablets. I try to walk with it. It is difficult to walk with a tablet. So if I had a big fat tablet in my hand walking down the street, I have to walk it in a certain kind of ways or it'll bounce. So that's something that you learn when you're a YouTuber, that if your phone is hot and you want to use it but you can't, and you don't have the other tools, then I revert to my tablet. And sometimes when you use the tablet, the picture is too big, and when you twist it around, it's kind of weird how you can try to face yourself looking at it, and it's not exactly the way you want it. So using the tablet is like an impatient, quick production. Not necessarily impatient, but it is impatient, but not in the same way. It's a quick production. The letters are a little bigger, the letters and numbers are a little bigger, so I can put in the information I want to, but I got to do it before, I got to do it real fast so that it works out okay and it doesn't be no longer than 15 or 20 minutes of my break. So normally, sometimes I just read and just look at other subscribers that I subscribe to, or I'm looking at other people that I want to subscribe to that I'm learning from. And so I know that I know when I first started, I started reading my poems. Of course, that was just like a breakthrough thing, just reading my poems. I still would like to read some poems, but that's not the way I'm really headed. I would like to do a live broadcast just like this, not going anywhere. Of course, you've been seeing me doing some drive time. I'm not 4K, okay? I was going to do a video saying I'm not 4K. I still might do a video called I'm not 4K, but I'm getting the job done. Okay. Uh, I use basically what I use. I've shown it before. Right now, I'm having problems with one of my computers because I also downloaded a file so that my GoPro pictures and video would show, and it did work. But something is still wrong with this computer. Now I'm using an old computer which has more memory, it works better. And so these last two videos that I just published is what I'm using. This here is my megapixel. This is what I use. Oh boy, I guess that virtual stuff. This is what I use when I'm on the road. I put it up on my dash. It's not exactly the way I want it, but I'm gonna show it anyway. I put it up on my dash like this. I gotta put it in front of me, and so it's facing toward you like that. I just open it up. Now, what I normally do is I put tape on the legs, some decorative tape on the legs, and then I press the button and I let it go. It only lasts for about an hour because it doesn't it it works on real electricity. So I have to charge up that thing. I call it a thing. Everything's a thing. I charge up my Handycam 3.5.3 megapixel. This comes with an SD card. So I can take the SD card out and put it into my computer, and I get the videos from there, and then I download it. And that's what I do with my GoPro, because I haven't gone live on my GoPro. But I like to do some live because sometimes I just don't want to download. I should do more live with the GoPro, and I probably should do more live. But it's got to be where I'm at, and it's got to be comfortable. And I got to figure out how long the cord I must use so I can use my GoPro, so that I can at least get not 15 minutes, but 40 to 45 minutes straight without stopping. Or if I can get an hour, then I would, because I got some places in mind which I can get a lot of exercise doing because I haven't been going to the gym lately. I plan to go back to the gym, but with all this confusion, like I said, with all this mass confusion from my other video, because that's what this is, mass confusion. They still talking about mass confusion. I don't know what the heck is going on here, all right? Now they talking about putting on these surgical masks. Look, if you have two strong masks, ain't nothing going to get through it. Only thing's going to get through it is water. I mean, thick mask. If you got on two, that'll work. I don't think those little thin surgical masks work. In fact, none's going to work if it's under your nose in the first place. Okay? Well, anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent, but that's basically what I'm talking about. You know, that's the social commentary about the thing, but that's basically what I do. I talk about anyway, is vaccines and masks, because that does involve. But anyway, getting back to the technical side of things, with my limited abilities of technicalities, is now I got a problem with one computer, which is supposed to be the better computer. I've had it for a while. It's newer than my old one, but my old one is a little bit taller. Now I need me a third computer. So this was old. I need to find me a good, cheap computer that's good. It's got, which I can download file. Maybe I should change it to a Mac. I don't know, but I'm purely clones and Android. That's the only kind of stuff that I like. Clones and Androids. I don't use Apple products at all. they're probably the same difficulty. I don't use all those passwords. I just get on and I do it because it's hard enough fumbling in the heat. It's hard enough fumbling when you can't see the keys and you need a rush to find the program, StreamYard, or just getting online because I don't have to use StreamYard. I can just get online now and go live. In fact, I just figured out that I can go live and it doesn't have to be me. I can use it on, I can vlog outside because I was wondering how can I do that and just show my face. So normally I just show my face once in a while if I can without saying anything at all. Now, of course, the one I did on Lake Street, Pasadena, which was a redo. I never done it at night. I did talk a little bit there. But there's another one that I got to do. I'm still not done with Pasadena. I like the Pasadena area, like the whole San Gabriel area. But there's some places that I need to go back to and vlog because that's what I am. I'm a travel vlogger and I'm a local travel vlogger. I just want to get this straight. I'm a local travel vlogger. I don't travel outside the boundary much. Now, I would like to travel outside the boundary much, but as we all know, everything costs money and you have to plan it. My car just broke down. I had all my bills practically paid off, and now I got to pay this thing against this thing and just other kind of things that I got to do. But that's a part of life. But it doesn't stop me from doing what I have to do is go out there and shoot video. Practice my craft. That's my new craft. Is going out there and do what I do as a YouTuber. There are very few people that know that I do YouTube, even though it's on my Instagram account that says I'm a YouTuber and I'm married. But I go out there, a lot of times I vlog all by myself. So regardless of who is with me and who is not, I vlog alone. And it is enjoyable because these are things that I should have done, like going out and walking, finding out new places, find out what is in my surrounding areas. Most people don't get out and not just look at their neighborhood, but outside their neighborhood. Now, I'm extending myself even more because I've supposed to be cutting back on gas in my retirement years, okay? I'm retired from my first job. First job, AT&T, okay? Just to work for them, 38 years, all right? But I'm supposed to be driving less, but I'm still driving more. But I want to do it efficiently. And so I really do have to plan where I got to go on my off days. And not only that, I'm planning where I got to go so that I won't have to drive a car. Because we know that parking fees are up. Now, I could be efficient and pay the parking fee. I might have to one of these days because parking expenses are like $20 in some places at the top museums. But most places are still free. And that's what I look for. I look for free. Well, I think I'm going to cut it short right now. I cut it short. I think I'm going to stop right now. I think I did better than I thought I was going to do for myself. And I just want to thank all the subscribers who believe in what I'm doing. I'm not that professional. I look at others and I learn. And it's always a pleasure to get out and try to do something positive. Try to change the world in some small way, regardless of all the crap that's going on out there. I want to try to find the most positive thing to do. And if someone sees the video, regardless of how old they are, they get out there. I do have a cruise coming up. It's not until this August. I would like to squeeze in one. Uh, I'm already ready to go. All I got to do is pick the itinerary each day while we're on the cruise. I'm not going to say where we're going. I probably should, but probably shouldn't. It's probably better that it'd be surprise, surprise, surprise. I would like to squeeze another one in, like going back down to Mexico again. I like to do just a coast one. Uh, Even though Hawaii is my favorite place to go, and I don't mean just Hawaii. A lot of people say Hawaii, but I mean a particular island. I would like to go back to some of the islands that I haven't been to in quite some time. I would like to go back to Kauai, Lanai, Molokai, those islands there. I only been there one time, but I've been by myself. Uh, but the island that I go to mostly is probably where everyone else goes. That's Maui and the Big Island. Oh yeah, I also want to go back to Waikiki, Honolulu, on the island of Oahu. Yes, I know how to pronounce all those names. Uh, so Hawaii, in a whole nutshell, is my favorite place. Niagara Falls is probably right up there as number one also. Niagara Falls, I like Niagara Falls. A lot of people should get out to Niagara Falls. It is one hell of a place. Very beautiful. Like I said, I was up at the top on a certain floor, and I heard the water going all night long from my window top. This was back in, I think, what year was that? Oh, man, like 2012. Yeah, about 2012, around August. And of course, I've been there 3 times, but I never really stayed in a big hotel across the border. So if you ever want to go somewhere, Niagara Falls, you definitely want to go to Niagara Falls. And you want to go on the Canadian side, okay? Go on the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. And I stayed at the Marriott Falls View. I still remember the name. I'm surprised. I stayed at the Marriott. But Niagara Falls is one of my favorites. Of course, the Grand Canyon is one of them. I like Mount Rushmore. That's one of my favorites. So I'm definitely United States all the way. I've been to almost all of 50 United States. I still got maybe 13, 14 go. I don't know if I ever get there. But there's some places that I want to go. The Southern Belt. I've been to Georgia numerous times. I've never been to South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Arkansas. I've been to Florida numerous times. So I'm ready to travel locally as well as across the border. Of course, I have to mention again every time, yeah, I am a little upset that my cruise got canceled last year. That would have been the biggest big fun, going across the Panama Canal. I don't know when I'll do that. I got some other places in mind. I'd like to go back to Alaska, but I like to go up near Denali. I like to do a land tour longer than 7 days, something like 20 days, pretty close to it. So with that in mind, as I'm going on rambling, you have a pretty good idea of where I stand with my 100 subscribers. I didn't think I'd be able to even talk like this, even though I know I can, but you know, you never really get used to the camera. It's almost like giving a speech. And so, just like I say, I'd like to thank everyone for the subscribers. I'm still going to try to do the best I can, try to make the best videos I can. Don't expect no 4K, all right? When I say 4K, I mean way up there, 4K caliber, but I'm in the 4K real, the 4K for real, okay? I'm capable, but long as my videos come out clear, I'm happy. Of course, I'm always upset when the streams are not good, but that's part of the business. But I like to get the videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the road videos much, but there are some roads that I want to blog on the road locally before I stop doing it, before I stop, unless it's some way that I really want to go, because I am interested in mapping the city of LA County, San Bernardino County, Orange County, San Diego County, San Francisco, all up and down California, if I can do it. But locally, there are just maybe about 4 or 5 more roads that I probably want to do. And then I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to present myself as I evolutionize myself and change. Because I don't know if I'll be able to do all those things like going out there. I'll probably have to niche on down and try to find a way to do broadcasts. Maybe I might become controversial. I don't know yet. I don't consider myself the best talker, never had. But I can express myself when it comes time to express myself, as many of us all can. You know, we can be very shy, but if there's something that we really believe in, then we got something to say about it. So with that in mind, this is Robin Deschamps. I'm very happy to hit 100 subscribers, and hope you liked this video. Please share this video with others, and I will see you in the next real, not necessarily 4K, that's what I said, not necessarily 4K, but I'll see you in my next video. Talk to you later, folks, and you have a great night or day, because I was kind of sleepy, but now I'm awake. But you have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. Happy blogging if you're a YouTuber, and I'll see you in my next video, folks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.